Sonny, just been in 8 rounds, Perry Howe, got the win. I kind of want to ask you first, what's your assessment of your performance?
It wasn't very good. I boxed rubbish. I wasn't very bad. Felt a bit lethargic. Was like jumping in without not behind out and then leaning over the front foot. Basically, everything I could have done wrong, I did do wrong. I can't take much away from that fight. You know, I just feel like, I don't know, so like in these interviews and stuff, when you have a bad performance, I feel like I'm trying to convince everyone, you know, I'm better than this, you know, I've done this shit, but we'll see the next fight, the difference. And it happens like this, you know what I mean, every now and then you have a stinker, and tonight was that.
I think you may be being a little bit harsh on yourself, like you said.
It's not good enough.
Like you said, on most of the judges' scorecards, you won very, very convincingly.
Yeah, I think I won every round. He had a case to say maybe I drew a couple rounds with him because I don't fucking know, man. It was just not good. But listen, I can still grind out a win even when I'm not on it.
Do you think
that's the important?
I was going to ask you about that, the style as well. Like you said, his fight with Ricky weren't great to watch, and like you said, his style's very hard to kind of have a good scrap with. Not necessarily a good scrap, but he likes to clinch. He likes to work in the clinch, and he's a bit negative.
What's frustrating is it's not like we didn't notice going into the fight what he'd do. And I've been banging this drum since I've said it in my last interview with you. I explained exactly what I can't do. I just gone and done it. Do you know what I mean? It's frustrating, but listen, it is what it is. I don't know. I can say all sorts, but I'm not like real upset. I'm just a bit like angry with myself because I know how good I am, and a lot of people in there know how good I am. But then what happens with boxing fans is they're fickle. They soon forget. You know, I've had a bit of time out of the ring. I come back with a fight like that. People are like, "Oh, has he really got it? I need to put everything right, you know, and then spark someone out so then everyone's buzzing again."
Do you think, like you said, first 8 rounder, did you feel it a little bit going into them later rounds? You hadn't done it before on like you said, on the big.
Yeah, I didn't feel good in the first round. Never mind going in the 8th round. I just felt sluggish. I was falling off my front foot. I maybe wasn't fit enough. My camp's not been great, but there's only one person to blame, and that's me. You know what I mean? Even if like a trainer's away or I don't know, say I'm away from the gym, I should still be like a consummate professional. And there's been times in my career where I've been flying, and then the performances mirror that. Do you know what I mean? And then I have stinkers. Like when I boxed at Victoria Warehouse, I fought like a journeyman there. I'd been in with everyone, again, levels below me, and I had a stinker with him. Same sort of thing there. And I remember coming away from that fight, I got cut in that fight as well. I remember coming away thinking, boxing like that again. But here we are, do you know what I mean? I feel real depressing talking like this, but listen, I'm class, and I don't often talk like this, but I'm very good. I ain't showing it there. People will think, oh, what's he on about? But it's going to come, do you know what I mean? And I shouldn't be saying like, oh, I need a big fight to get out of me. It shouldn't be like that. I should be showing it in every fight. And I don't know. What
kind of did go wrong in camp, if you don't mind me asking that? Was it just a bit unsettling, or was it not very...
I had all sorts going on, really. Like, at the beginning of camp, I was flying, and then I got ill. No, I didn't. I went sparring. I went away to spar with Mikel Lawal. I had some really good rounds with him over there for a week. And then after that, I got ill. I don't know if it was COVID or whatever. Everyone says COVID, don't they? But I felt a bit chesty, you know what I mean? And I got ill, so I had to like chill out for a little bit. And then when I got back into camp after that little brief break, I didn't get going again like I was before. And I got into camp heavy, real heavy. So now like the first so many weeks you're trying to get the weight off. I don't know. It's all down to me. Do you know what I mean? I need to be fitter. I need to stay in shape a bit better, or get in good shape. You know what I mean? But this isn't like it's what I'm.
Like you said, now it's probably a good opportunity now where people are going to kind of raise their eyebrows and think, right, I want a bit of Sonny Taylor now. And
yeah.
I know you've been hard to match in the past.
Yeah.
Like you said, now a couple of people might want to take that opportunity. So opportunities may come now.
Yeah, I hope they do, because it's even though I didn't box to my best ability, it's hard for anyone to be at that with me. Even on a bad day like that, you know, he was running and holding. and it's because people don't want to stand there with me, and I pick good shots when I want it. I don't know. I hope some fights come off after this, because I think they'll get a shock. And yeah.
Do you feel that the better the opposition that faces you, there will be a different Sonny Taylor, kind of not someone that's necessarily there to hold and quite negative, but someone that's there to fight and come at you and kind of make it more of a 50-50 fight?
Yeah, maybe so. It shouldn't be like that though, because you should respect every opponent, and Perry's not terrible, you know what I mean? He's game, like he just showed, you know what I mean? He will try and win a fight, and he causes problems for the best of them. So I'm going to say yeah to that question. I think a better opponent will bring the better out of me, but it shouldn't be like that. I should always be good, do you know what I mean? And I thought that's the thing I need to change. It's down to me, and it's not like big changes. I don't know. Yeah, I will show how good I am, and regardless of who's in front of me from now on, I'll put that right, you know what I mean?
Brilliant. I know that you've got a little baby boy as well waiting for you back at home. I'm going to ask you now, obviously, what's kind of next? Do you want to be out before the end of the year? But I know you probably want to spend time.
I can't now, because I've had an A stitch. I can't box till next year now, because you have 28 days for it to heal and what have you. So that's because I wanted to get out in December, but maybe a little rest, you know, chill with the baby and stuff, and then next year I've got to now, because there's some big fights on the horizon. I'm ready, like, not ready for it with performances like that, but like maturity wise, I feel like I can go into these fights and turn them over.
Do you reckon this is next year's the year where we see Sonny Taylor fighting for titles and fighting the big names in the division?
Yeah, it's got to be on it, but it's like the boxing gods have got to be on our side, aren't they? Because you say one thing and something else happens, but I feel like I'm on the cusp of something. All being well, God willing, I'll be in some big nights.
Straight back to the little man then. How's he getting on?
Yeah, he's class, mate. He was born. When was he born? Monday. It was rough really, because I was in hospital 3 days. My missus, bless her, she had a bit of a rough ride with the labour and stuff like that. So that was like draining. But then when he came out and we had him in our arms, honestly, it melted me. And I'm so proud of Anna. If she was in that ring against me last night, I wouldn't have been winning. I'd say she's tough as the come. When she was in labour, she stood up and she was like squeezing my arms. I stood up with her house saying, "You sure you don't want to sit down, love?" And she's going, "No, I want to stand up." I was thinking, fucking hell, please sit down, my legs are killing. My knuckles were like white from where she was squeezing my hands. Yeah, honestly, what a woman. And our little boy is the most amazing thing I've ever seen.
Did you ever think about him in the fight, thinking that's who you're kind of fighting for now in some way?
No. Once when I'm fighting, I don't. As mad as it sounds, I'm not really thinking like it's. But I say this all the time: fighting's primal. It's like in us, and sometimes it causes you problems because you want to be listening to what's been said and you need to follow plans. But sometimes you just go into like fight mode. You know what I mean? But yeah, I got into the fight thinking about my family, and obviously when I've come out the ring, all I want to do is get home to them. But it's people like you that keep stopping me.
No, that was the last one. Appreciate as always, mate, letting us come down.
Thank you, mate. It's good to have you here, honestly. I like having you in the changes and that. It's funny, you know.
Yeah,
you're seeing how wild it is in there. It's good to have some of your own team there. Do you know what I mean? It's like a bloody circus in these change rooms. Honestly, it burns my head clean out.
But no, mate, appreciate it always, mate. The journey continues, mate, and
yes.
I'm loving it. And yeah, looking forward to the next one.
Cheers, brother. Thank you.